Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Seattle Supersonics. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Sweet little floater. Hawkins has got the first points of the night for the Sonics.
Yeah, Shrimp showing you some nice awareness there. He's dependable when it comes to finding his open teammates.
The kick out to Barnes.
Seattle ball.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Peyton. Kemp with the bucket.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McMillan. Pass to Peyton. Lots of room. Kemp. Rebounded by the Spurs. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with the three. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Pass to Hawkins. Wembanyama outside.
It'll be a turnover.
And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. Over Kemp. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's McMillan. The rebound by Champagnie. Here's San Antonio. 4-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And too long on the shot.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Already his second turnover this quarter. Needs to tighten things up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, and that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
Well, that's the big reason for the deficit, Greg. I mean, they've had trouble squeezing the orange.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
That's an inbound violation.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Peyton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Off the inbound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
At the line for
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shrimp can be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to D up on.
that's an 8-second
And there's the
violation.
8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Sonics on offense. A nice run going 12 in a row. Down low. Pass to McMillan. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Out to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
I think he needs to exhale. Deep breath here. Relax. Start playing a little more under control. Those 5 turnovers are not helping them stay in this fight.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Schrempf. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Supersonics ball.
Sonics on offense. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Heat. Nice ball movement by Seattle.
Sean Kemp.
That's Kemp with the jam.
Nate McMillan with the
Yeah,
feed.
once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
5-second inbound violation.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Come on.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Schrempf. And Barnes sends it back. Wembanyama with it.
8 seconds.
Nothing on the board.
Seattle ball.
You know, guys, you don't see that very often. They might need to let him exhale a little bit over on the bench.
Really unreal, guys. I mean, he has enough turnovers to last through the next couple of games. And we're only in the first quarter.
Here's Schrempf. Pass to Kemp. 13 feet away. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
That's an inbound violation.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Sonics ball.
And the turnover total is staggering. And this staff cannot be happy.
Not at all, guys. I mean, all these mistakes and miscues have really hamstrung their effort.
Pass to Schrempf. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting the ship.
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
It's good. Payton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
1 second left.
Rayman.
Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 12 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
With the score.
What a performance for Sean Kemp. He has been the story for the Seattle Supersonics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Sonics
His
ball.
turnover numbers are certainly not good. Ugly, as a matter of fact. It's not the only reason they're behind, though, but it is a factor.
Right side, Kemp. And they recover it. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Goes up again. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Supersonics ball.
You've got to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things too much. I think he's much better when he just plays within himself.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
I think he's gotten a little too careless and sloppy as well, turning the ball over twice in just the last 3 minutes. You know, these mistakes can start to add up if he's not careful.
Basket good. McMillan's got 4 this quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Seattle ball.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
Peyton, right side. Fade away. Poke loose. They double-team Kemp. And stolen by Wembanyama. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point. 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you really are sabotaging your team.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
They're giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
Just in this quarter alone, they've already given up 10 points off turnovers. That's really how you can gift wrap the game for your opponent.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
That'll be 3 seconds.